Don't do this. You can't say anything to anybody about my baby. Hey, John, Brody and I were just talking.
Oh, no. I heard.
I promise you I'm the happiest person on this earth. Well, after Brody and you.
Yeah, he flipped out when I told him. I'm just relieved that everything worked out the right way.
The right way? What does that mean?
Well, I mean, I'm just relieved that I got my memory back in time, before Brody gave up on me.
Oh, darling, I don't think Brody would ever give up on you.
Well, now we don't have to find out because I came back into myself and Brody was there waiting for me and now we have the life we were meant to have.
Oh, my goodness, everything is so right with the world. Oh.
Maybe yours, but mine's crap. Taya just abandoned me, and I abandoned our daughter.
You won't believe what my mother did. I never want to see her lying face again.
Well, hey.
Hi.
What are you doing back here?
I just wanted to let you know that I found temporary housing.
That's great.
And I just found out that my employment forms have been approved, so I'll see you in the morning.
Well, buckle up.
I think I can handle it.
Well, don't let the pace out there fool you, because this is just the lull before the storm.
It's nothing compared to the storm I'm already caught up in.
Hey, hope you like spaghetti. I told you I could make something besides fried eggs. We'll eat and watch the game.
Are you kidding me? Are you seriously going to pretend that nothing happened? Two strangers come to our door and they turn out to be our mother and a brother that we didn't even know we had.
I don't have a mother or a brother. You're never going to see them again.
I'll see whoever I damn well want to see.
James kept acting like he could see into my soul or something, like he knew for sure that Cole and I weren't going to make it, even though I kept telling him that we're happy.
Really?
Yeah, and he went on and on about his feelings for me and asked me if he had a chance.
With you?
What am I going to do?
Well, that depends. What do you want to do?
This close to finding something that could nail that SOB if I could just spent a few minutes more in Eli's room.
Hey, are you forgetting the cold-blooded killer part? You were lucky you got out of there when you did.
Yes, thank you for the assist. You know, I hate that Eli keeps managing to stay one step ahead of us.
He will slip up. It's only a matter of time. But yes, I'm sorry we left there empty-handed.
Oh, no, we didn't, because we still got whatever was so important that Eli had to shred it.
Yeah, if a parade breaks out, we'll be a big hit.
You know what? Please, John, find something incriminating in Chris and Layla's apartment. You heard us talking?
You were telling Brody not to tell anyone about the baby. I thought you wanted to keep your pregnancy a secret, so why are you talking to Brody about it?
What do you mean, what do I want? I'm with Cole. Okay, but you said yourself that you and James have gotten kind of close, so... Well, just because Cole and I have problems, it doesn't... All right, you don't need to have problems for something to happen. James and I are not you and Ford. Okay, so what do you want? I want things to go back to the way they were before Hannah came into Cole's life. before he bought into her lies and attacked my dad and got arrested, before I ran off with James, and before Cole and I stopped trusting each other and everything got so complicated.
All right, everything for you has always been complicated. But there's one thing that's always been simple, and that's you loving Cole. I mean, has that changed?
No, I love Cole, and I told James that.
Then why would he think he has a chance with you?
I don't know.
Oh, really? Huh. There is something, isn't there?
Okay, fine, something did happen when we were on the road.
You told me nothing happened.
Well, I lied.
You have been trying to control me ever since we found each other here in Landis.
I've been trying to protect you.
Protect me from who, Bobby?
Top of the list, Star Manning, the girl that shot you, remember that?
It was an accident. She was trying to save her dad from Bull.
Oh, yeah. The guy that was trying to kill you because our so-called brother left you holding an empty case of money.
That's not even Nate's fault. He didn't know whose money it was.
Yeah? All he was concerned about was giving it back to his mother.
She's our mother.
The hell she is!
Is this about the situation with your sons?
Never mind. I've already taken up too much of your time with my
I
problems.
stuck my nose in when I tried to start handing out free advice.
Well, I took it. I introduced Nate to his brothers, introduced myself to my middle son who's never known me. But instead of making things better for the people I love most in the world, I made them worse.
She was always making herself out to be this martyr, but the truth is she's a deadbeat who ditched her kids.
Wait, what's wrong?
My mother's gone.
Gone, you mean?
No. She went to spend the rest of the time that she has left at a hospice. I just said goodbye to her for good.
I'm so sorry. I wish I'd had the chance to at least try and give her some comfort.
You know, I would have comforted her. I'd do anything for her. I don't know how she does this to me. How does she just leave me like this? One minute we're married, the next minute she's gone.
I'm so sorry that this is happening.
Yeah, it's happening, all right. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to just wait around until I get the call she's dead? And how do you live every day until then?
Well, I'm quite sure this was not an easy decision for Taya to make, and I'm sure she's hoping that you will honor it.
No, I can't. I can't even keep the one promise I made to her. Let's be strong for Danny. In fact, I just lied to the kid. I just told her I was going to the sun for some emergency just so I'd come over here because I thought I was gonna lose it.
But that's an understandable reaction.
I'll tell that to her. What kind of a father can't be there for his kid?
Natalie told me she's pregnant because...
I told him I'm pregnant because while we were combing this place for clues, looking for who knocked out Christian and stole that file, I got sick. Really sick. And in order to convince Brody I didn't have to be rushed to the hospital, I kind of had to come clean with him. I'm sorry. I guess the cat's out of the bag.
Are you all right?
Yeah, no. I'm totally fine now. I guess I got morning sickness in the afternoon.
I'm glad that's all it was.
Yeah.
Mom, looks like we're both in the same boat now.
Yeah. So, I guess maybe we should try to wrap things up here.
There's nothing really to wrap up. We're done. And there's something I want to say to John.
I've got to get proof that Eli is Bennett Thompson. He killed my mother, and God knows how many other people that could have gotten his way.
You are preaching to the converted over here, okay? Which is why we have to go to the police station and tell John everything you saw when you were camped out under Eli's bed.
Oh, no. I cannot tell John that I broke into Eli's room. He will arrest me or kill me. He's already warned me a bunch of times that I should just let the police take care of things.
Yeah, he kind of told me to stay off the investigation, too.
All I saw Eli do was shred documents, and I didn't even see what they were, okay? They're like a million little pieces in here, okay? This is useless.
Not necessarily.
I need to tell you, congratulations.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
So I canvassed the neighbors. No one saw anyone matching the description of our guy around the time Christian was knocked out and the Bennett Thompson file was stolen.
Our guy. You guys want to clue me in on who you guys think did it?
Yeah, sure. But this doesn't leave this room.
Of course.
Bennett Thompson is Elijah Clark.
Eli?
Yeah, it's just a theory right now. We need proof, and I need your help to get it.
Well, I mean, I wish I could just hand it over to you, but I mean, like I told you on the phone, there was not one fiber, hair, fingerprint that didn't belong to Christian or Layla or someone that we knew was supposed to be in here. Whoever stole that file and knocked Chris out, they know their way around a crime scene.
Like a good lawyer.
Yeah, well, guess, we should go file our reports at the police station?
Hey, guys. Wait a second. What exactly am I missing here?
Your mom went off to that place alone?
Yeah, she said that she didn't want me or Todd to see her like that, you know, like the way she's gonna be. She said she didn't think that we could handle it. No, I'm trying to understand, but I mean, how would she feel if it were me dying and I just decided to pick up and leave?
She wouldn't let you.
Yeah, exactly. Just like every morning when she wouldn't let me leave the house without having something to eat.
My mom does that too.
You know, even this last month, she's been so sick, but she never forgets. I guess that's why.
What?
Well, I didn't really feel like anything was wrong, you know, so I just pretended like it was gonna be okay.
I get that.
Yeah, but it's not. She's gone, Nate. How could she leave me all alone like this?
You're not alone.
I took Nate to his brother's apartment and dropped my bombshell.
That's pretty direct.
And now, not only does my oldest son Bobby hate me, he now hates Nate by association. And Nate is furious with me for keeping him in the dark for all these years.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have interfered.
No, I asked you. And you were right. I did what I had to do. I should have done it years ago. Those boys have a right to know who they are. So now I just have to hope and pray that now that all three of them do know, that maybe they'll be curious about one another and they'll try to start building a real relationship.
Yeah, but you don't have to sacrifice your relationship for them to have theirs.
I'm afraid I already have.
James, what kind of a mother abandons her own children? She left us. She didn't want us.
That's not how she tells it. She says that Dad was abusing her, and we both know that's not a stretch.
Don't get snowed by her.
What is she lying about? Please, tell me.
She knew where we were all these years. Did she ever once try to reach out?
Bobby, she's trying to right now.
No, that's only because Dad was thrown in jail. You know what? Just stay away from her.
Back off, all right? You're not my parent.
I'm the closest thing you're ever gonna have to one.
Save it. I don't need it. And you know that list you keep on making about all these people I need to stay away from? You can start crossing names off. Starting with Star Manning.
You lied? Like you haven't? Technically, something did happen between James and me.
Technically. What does that mean?
It wasn't real. It was just some stupid stunt. Like all the other million stunts we had to pull in order to get away from Bull.
Mm-hmm. And what exactly was this stunt?
We kissed.
You kissed?
But it was only to make sure that someone didn't see us, and that's the only reason why I went along with the second kiss.
The second kiss?
James must have thought that there was something real there.
I wonder what gave him that idea.
Langston,
okay,
please.
Look, I'm sorry. You know you can trust me. Just tell me. I mean, did you feel something when you and James kissed?
How are you with puzzles of like the jigsaw variety?
Are you thinking what I think you're thinking?
So we could glue all these pieces back together.
Do you see how tiny they are? How small they are? This could take us 1,000,000 years.
Us, yes, but I'm thinking that we could outsource, give them to somebody with skill, high-tech equipment, like my sister Natalie.
Natalie?
Well, she is a trained forensics tech. I mean, she's got to have access to a computer that can sort and organize these pieces.
Wait a minute. Natalie works for the PD. We would have to tell John about it. And what if it's not even connected to the case?
I would ask her to keep it on the down low. And if it turns out this stuff that Eli shredded can prove to us he's Bennett Thompson, we'll turn it over to John.
Oh, that'll be fun.
And figure out a story about how you got them. But if it turns out to be nothing, John never needs to know about it. You still don't like it?
Natalie is John's girlfriend. There is no way she can keep a secret this big from him.
You're not missing anything.
Assuming it was Eli who knocked Chris out and took the file, he would have had to move pretty quick. Why is there no trace of him?
I don't know. I mean, I told you I searched this place with a fine-tooth comb.
And my team, too.
No, I'm not talking about just the crime scene. I'm talking about the whole case. There's a piece missing, something that I'm just not seeing, a connection I'm not making.
Well, it's definitely not here. I mean, Eli made sure of that.
Well, like you said, the guy's a pro. He knows how to cover his tracks. Not like when Hannah O'Connor went to town on Ford in that room over there. She practically gift-wrapped all of the evidence for us. We're not so lucky this time.
What are you thinking?
Maybe nothing. I'll tell you one thing. I'm not leaving any stone unturned until I get the whole story.
Todd, I know for a fact how much you love your children.
Yeah, but my other kids have never gone through anything like this. I sure haven't. The people I love don't die on me. I won't let them. I just don't know how to handle this without Monday, you know? Just lose it. And I can't be weak for Danny.
Why not?
She needs me.
No, Danny needs you to create a safe environment for her where she can express her emotions and ask her questions and feel what she needs to feel. And the only way you can do that is by being honest with her about how you feel.
My dad tried to stop my mom from going, but she wouldn't let him.
Was that hers?
What?
The necklace, was it your mom's?
Oh, yeah, it was. It is. It was from her mom. I never knew my mom's mom, so I guess this is kind of like keeping her alive and connecting me to her. And to the family that I never knew. What's wrong?
Don't worry about it.
No, tell me. You came in here so upset before.
It's nothing compared to what you're dealing with.
Look, I don't even want to talk about what I'm dealing with anymore, okay? It's not going to bring back my mom. Really, it would help to talk about something else. Like what happened with your mom.
She has been lying to me my entire life. My dad didn't leave us. She left him. And their 2 sons. My brothers.
Brothers?
Yeah, I have 2 brothers I never knew I had. Guess what? They're here in Landview. But it gets better. One of them hates my guts, and the other nearly died because of me.
I'm not staying away from Star because you hate our mom.
That has nothing to do with it.
That has everything to do with it. You don't trust chicks because our dad didn't trust our mom.
Maybe she didn't deserve his trust.
Oh, and he deserved hers?
Okay, well that doesn't give her license to leave her kids.
Well, maybe, but now you can't get attached to anyone because you're afraid they're gonna leave you.
Come on, don't psychoanalyze me.
Oh, you know I'm right. You have to be so cool and so casual in front of all the girls because you're afraid to get hurt.
Star Manning will hurt you. She'll lie, she'll cheat. She's already
Shut your mouth! Star is not like that, and maybe our mom isn't either. You know what, I was wrong. You don't remind me of our mom. You remind me of our dad. Bitter and pissed off, and you always have to tell the story so that you look like the hero and the girl looks like the bad one.
So is leaving us good?
Well, it's better than beating the crap out of us and forcing us to steal the rest of our lives.
So that makes our mom a saint. Look, whatever story she's telling now, she left us. Why would you want anything to do with her? Why would you want anything to do with someone who doesn't want you? She has her own life now here with Nate, just like Star has her own life with Cole. Star doesn't want you either.
You were so wrong, bro.
You know, you sound like Cole. He asked me that same question when he found out about those kisses with James.
Well, how could he not?
Oh, I don't know. Trust, maybe?
Star, you kissed a hot guy. Twice. Cole'd have to be like the Dalai Lama to not at least wonder.
Okay, maybe he did. But he trusts me, okay? Enough to feel sorry that he asked and take it back.
All right, well, I'm not gonna.
What?
No, go ahead, get mad at me. It's not like we're gonna break
Wait,
up.
I'm not mad at you.
Okay, good. I mean, not that I could blame you. I'm definitely in no position to judge.
There's nothing to judge.
Okay, good. So then it doesn't matter, so just tell me. Don't make the same mistake that I did. Not trusting the one person who's there to help you the most. If you feel something for James, just tell me.
Okay, fine. Maybe I do.
I'm having the hospital send over Christian's clothes, but don't hold your breath. I don't think Eli left anything behind.
Okay. I'm gonna check out another angle. You sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay. Go. I'm fine. You know, it's nothing that millions of other women haven't gone through before.
Marty had complications early, and
We're both okay. I know how much this baby means to you.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I'm sorry that I blabbed everything. But since it's not a secret anymore, maybe we could tell everyone the news.
Sure. I'm sure your sister will get a kick out of sharing this with you.
No pun intended. I tried.
See you later.
That was close. Thank you
For what?
for agreeing not to tell John that you might be my baby's father.
I didn't agree to anything. I was still trying to get my head around the news myself. I didn't know how to tell John, even if I wanted to.
Why would you want to?
How am I supposed to live if I think I could have another child out there?
Can you live without Jessica? Because that's the risk that you would be taking. We agreed that we were not going to tell her that we slept together because we were sure that it would hurt her so much.
You think I don't remember all that?
What if we created a baby from that night? What do you think that would do to Jessica? And I don't mean to her heart, to her mind. What would that do to her psychologically?
Todd, I understand how you feel. My husband died and he left me with a child.
Yeah, but you went nuts.
Todd! It's okay. It's okay. I did. I couldn't handle it. But if it's any comfort, you're already way further along than I was. You're talking about grief and pain.
She's right, you know. And there are a lot of people who want to help you.
Yeah. Tay wants Blair to be a mother to Danny.
Blair's a wonderful mother to all the children. So Danny will have her, and she'll have her sister and her brothers. And they'll all help her. And she's got other family, too. She's got her aunt, me, and she has cousins.
Another one on the way.
Are you pregnant? Good for you.
We will all be here to help Danny through this, okay? And we will be here for you, too.
Robert and James Ford are your brothers?
My old man's a jailbird in Ohio.
That's crazy.
I know. How am I just finding out about this? I had a right, growing up, to know who my family was. I used to wish I had an older brother. Now I have two. And they're as messed up as I am over this.
I'm so sorry, Nate.
Oh, I trusted my mother. I believed her. How could she lie to me my entire life? I hate her for this.
Nate, don't. Don't hate her.
I'm not sure I'll ever be able to make Nate understand why I did what I did. I'm pretty sure Bobby won't. And James... Oh, maybe James is the lucky one. I was never a part of his life.
Well, you are now.
I'm just gonna have to see how this all plays out. But one thing is for sure. This will be the last conversation that you and I have about my family. You're my boss now, and I will leave my personal life out of the station.
But you don't have to.
Well, all I want to. You hired me so that I can make your life here just a little bit easier, and the last thing I want to do is complicate it.
I like Star, and she likes me. I'm sorry that you bought Dad's bull about how all girls are evil bitches. But Mom's side of the story, How she was run off by our violent, abusive dad? That makes so much more sense to me.
I cannot believe I'm hearing this.
Bobby, look. And haven't we lost enough? We have the chance to be a family.
Oh, yeah, with Mom baking apple pie? Now you're sounding delusional.
You know what? I'm not gonna let you poison everything for me. And just because Star's friend Langston doesn't want you doesn't mean you have to be such a jerk to me.
Who said I want Langston?
So you do have feelings for James?
Yes.
Well, no. It was just for that moment that we kissed. It was because Cole and we weren't doing very well, and he didn't want to see me. I was really upset and confused, but now we're back together, and we're trying to get things back to the way they were before.
And do you think you can?
Yeah, he's Hope's dad. We're a family.
Okay, but that's not what I asked.
I love Cole. I don't want James, and he is the last thing that I need in my life right now.
What's that?
This is a plastic bag.
For evidence?
For evidence, yes.
I'm very prepared.
I know. Thank you. Open it.
All right. A little bit more in there.
All right.
Got it? Get that.
Got it. Wait. Okay. I'll be in touch.
All right.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't sleep with James. Otherwise, you'd be getting yourself tested for STDs just like Ford had to do when he slept with a girl right after me.
Well, it's just the more rattled he's caged, the more he'd be pretty much likely to hit back if you had infected him. Did you see his face?
The whole time. He didn't even blink.
Right. So, there's no way you slept with him. Can you believe that now?
What girl did Ford sleep with?
So what happened? You went to the hospital to get tested for something?
Yeah, I overheard the nurse the other day giving him his results for his blood tests. She said it was negative, but he sounded like he just found out that he might have picked something up.
Thanks. I'll see you guys later, okay?
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you.
Yeah.
Todd, we will all be here to help you in any way we can, and Danny too, all right? But you cannot run away from home now. You absolutely mustn't, because Danny needs you here, and you need her. And you know something? If you break down in front of her, that'd be a good thing, because it will make it easier for her to break down in front of you.
And you're kicking me out now?
Yes, I am. I wish I had a magic wand to make it all better for you.
Well, I've got time if you want to look for one.
No, you don't need it. Taya had faith in you that you would get through this, okay? And so do I. You're much stronger than you think. Please, go home and make your daughter proud.
My mom kept a secret from me most of my life, too. I didn't know Todd was my father up until last year.
Get out.
Well, she never told me. And I gave her so much hell for lying to me.
I understand that.
It just took me some time to deal with it. But I was lucky. I had a great sister and 2 little brothers. One of these days I might even get along with Jack.
Don't hold your breath.
But even though I wish she had told me all along, I get that she did it to protect me.
Yeah.
And now all I can think is that I wasted so much time, Nate. And I wish I could get it back. Every minute that I spent hating my mother, but I can't. Go find your mom, okay? Talk to her.
I don't want to leave you.
Look, it is too late for me and my mom. But it's not for you and yours.
All right, Commissioner. I will be here promptly at 9.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Enjoy your evening.
Well, I will. It's going to be dinner at home tonight with Nora and Matthew.
Nightly ritual.
Actually, it's more like a special occasion. It's not often these days that we're on the same schedule.
I'm going to stay here for a few and kind of just set some things up at my desk.
All right. Well, good night.
Night.
It's pretty obvious you have a thing for that girl.
Read my lips. I don't care about Langston. She had her chance. She knows I fool around. She wants something else. I'm not her guy.
Okay, fine. Spend your life alone with no one to love, no family.
Anyway, I got family. I've got you.
What if I want more?
Ready to eat. The game's on in 10.
Look, you don't have to worry about the James thing, okay? It's not like I would let it get out of hand, ever. I love Cole. What I had with James was just a spark.
So then, what's the problem?
Well, he knows all the problems that Cole and I have, and he sees it as a perfect opportunity to move in.
But if it's not, then it shouldn't be a big deal, right?
He's not gonna give up, Lang.
Well, I mean, you don't always stick your dad on him. I mean, that should scare away any guy.
Didn't scare away Cole.
Yeah, well, you can be a total bitch to him until he can't stand you anymore.
Been there, done that. The whole time we were on the run together, I was ragging on him.
You know, it sounds like he thought it was foreplay.
Besides, the whole point is for me not to see him.
So tell him to get lost.
Well, I was going to.
But then
Cole came home. Look, I just need to set him straight. Let him know that there's no chance with me.
All right, well, that sounds like a plan.
It would be an even better plan if you came with me.
You know I would do anything for you. Just tell me when.
Now?
I am 99% sure that this is John's baby, and I am begging you that you take that 1% and forget about it and do what's best for everyone.
The last thing I want to do is hurt Jessica. But if there is even the smallest chance that the baby you're carrying is mine, I can't overlook it. Look at what happened with Gigi's sister.
You are not seriously comparing me to Stacy Marasco.
No, of course not. But I don't want to take any risks. Not when that baby could be mine.
This baby is John's, now and forever. Hey! How did that ankle you were working on pan out?
Well, I'm going to see someone who might be the missing piece of the puzzle I've been looking for.
Okay.
Hey, I thought you were working.
I am. I just wanted to hear your voice.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I got some news.
What's up?
I'll tell you later. Love you.
Tease.
Look what I found in my attic of treasures. Bits and pieces from when you were pregnant with Bree.
Oh, Mom, thank you.
Well, I wanted to keep my mind occupied, not to have to think about it, no.
Poor Taya, I know.
Oh, honey, I can't even imagine what she's going through. And what that's doing to the people who love her.
Do you think Todd's gonna be able to handle this?
Yeah, I think he will. I mean, it may be the hardest thing he's ever had to do. But one thing's for sure, he never ceases to surprise me.
Danny?
Hey, Natty, I'm glad I found you. I need your help. You okay?
Yeah, sure way.
Okay, well, look, if this has anything to do with that thing with you and Gigi, just know that I'm
pregnant.
What?
Yeah.
You and John are gonna be parents? That's great! Isn't it?
We need to talk.
What's wrong?
I don't know how to tell you this, but you need to know.
Oh, what is it?
I think you and Ford might have had sex, after all.
Pass us all.
At the first pitch and fouls it deep back into the center. Is over at first base. Keep the runner on his toes.
Okay.
Up for the pitch, slightly outside of the plate. The batter has a good eye on that one. Count is now 1-0.
Who is it, Bobby?